First of all, I thought that was total dominance by UMass Amherst. They played a terrific game, and we stood around and watched them. And as the game progressed, we got more and more back on our heels, and way out of sync. And, and some of that had to do with us just wilting on against their pressure, their skating pressure. And a lot of it had to do with just how hard UMass played. I thought Sean McGuire was our best player by far. And then you'd have to, then I think the next 18 best players on the ice were everyone in white. That's how much of a dominant game that was. We didn't get anything going. We never got the puck out of our zone. We never got the puck on the attack. We never got the puck on the power play. We did a decent job killing penalties. A lot of that had to do with how well Sean played. So a terrific effort by one club and a not so good effort by the other. It might be considered a dismal effort by the other. But as I said, a lot of that dismal effort had to do with how hard and how well UMass played.
Coach, you talked about moving the puck out of your defensive zone better and not getting pinned back in your zone as much, and that seemed to go very badly tonight. What happened?
It went badly everywhere. Our passing was awful, and it was awful even when we had the puck in their zone. We had the puck in their zone, had a chance to make a play, and turned it over. We were not sharp with the puck at all in any zone. I thought the worst we were was not so much down low, was we were 15, 20 feet inside our own blue line and trying to move the puck through center ice. We were passing the guys that were covered, or we weren't passing. We were just making passes that weren't there and flipped it over. And we turned the puck over all night long.
Of course, that didn't help with the power play. Power play went over 5 and gave up a shorthanded goal. Obviously not your best night for power play.
No, we haven't had a power play in a long time, so we can try to get that going. But the power play wasn't going tonight if we can't pass the puck, and we couldn't pass the puck tonight.
When did the team find out about Myron leaving?
Yesterday.
Why did he leave?
He didn't like the fact he wasn't playing.
Do you know what his future plans are right now?
I think he's going to try to sign an Eastern League contract, pro contract.
And what did he tell you during your meeting yesterday after practice?
He told me he was leaving. I said, okay.
Did you have any prior indication that might happen, or that?
I've had prior indication. Yeah, he was very unhappy all year. He thought he should have been in the first lineup. He thought he wasn't getting what he wanted out of this, and he played that way. And got to the point. I decided to put a defenseman up front when I decided to put Riker up front for a number of reasons, but one of which was to get Riker in packed with people on Monday night. But for other reasons too, he was the odd man out. He didn't like it. But I don't think it was just that. I think he was just he was very unhappy with what was going on with his ice time, so he wanted to go try someplace else. And I wish him the best of luck.
It sounds similar to why Cisse left.
Exactly the same.
Why do some guys have such a sense of entitlement, wanting all that ice time if they're not performing?
I don't want to comment on that. I think that in general, most kids work for their ice time, and if they don't like the role, they try to make it a different role. Some kids can't face that adversity. I don't know if it was exactly the same with these two kids or not, but it is what it is.
How did the team react to Myron leaving?
Let's move on.
You spoke pretty highly of Myron most of the first semester, and then he didn't have such a great January. When did it start to go downhill for him, and why?
I was hoping, I was pumping him up, trying to get him going. This shouldn't. Let's end the Myron conversation. This is about the game tonight. Yeah. Myron's not on the team anymore.
Well, in playing as a forward tonight, how did you think that Riker looked?
I thought Riker played pretty well. He's one of the few forwards that got the puck out of the zone when he was supposed to, and made decisions with the puck through center ice when he was supposed to, and hit a few guys when he was supposed to. I thought he played pretty well.
Jack, was part of the frustration Boyle doing such a good job in the first 2 periods?
Yeah, but I don't. I thought we were okay for a little while, but at no time did we look sharp. And once they made it 2-0, I thought they took the game away. I thought Boyle did play well, but I don't think he played. It wasn't like he was. I thought Igoe played better than he did. Igoe made some big saves while it was until it was 1-0 and 2-0. He made some big saves.
Being punched on Monday, how do you quickly turn things around when the teams fell foul?
I think you just practiced. This was a total bust from everybody other than Sean. So it's just let's Take a deep breath, boys. That isn't what we want. We can play a lot better than that. Let's get ready for the next game. We're not going to go in and beat them up and tell them, show them game to them. No, it's just, when things go totally wrong like they did tonight, you just got to say, no sense in looking at that, forget that one. That's not us. Hopefully that's not us.
When UMass started to pile it on in the third, including those two Mike Pereira goals close together, was that just BU getting down on itself, or did it start to snowball?
UMass playing very well, and we kind of wilted.
And of course, Joe's brother having another good game against you. Is that how has he caused problems for your defense?
Joe's brother is a very good player. Mike Pereira is a very good player. But Cherry causes problems, and 27 causes problems, and 9 causes problems. They all cause problems for us tonight.
Anything else? Thanks.